What would happen if we just got out of our comfort zone? What would happen? How would the world around us change if we were just willing to say, okay, God, use me? Do we hold back because we are intimidated? Do we hold back because we feel like we need to have a plan? We need to understand. But what would happen if we just truly simply said, okay, God, I'm available. Don't understand, but I'm available. Acts chapter 3, Peter and John are on their way to the temple. We don't see they have any agenda other than just going for prayer. And along the way, there's a man there who's lame. And apparently he's there every day. And it seems they're ready to just walk right past him. But he calls out to them. And so Peter looks at him and says, I don't have money for you, but I've got something better. In the name of Jesus Christ, walk. Now the guy immediately is healed. He's jumping up and down. He's clinging to them. And he's praising God. And he just wants to be with him and goes with him into the temple. Now the people there recognize him. They walked past him every day. It was obvious this is a miracle. And Peter saw his opportunity. And he says, why do you look at us as if we have done something? It's not us. God did this that Jesus would be glorified. And this man is healed by the name of Jesus Christ. And he goes on and he explains the purpose of Jesus for us. Now, the story goes on and the authorities hear of it, they get involved. But what happens? It says many believed their message and the number of believers continue to grow. See, they're just being willing. They're being open, created an opportunity. One man's life was transformed and people heard a life-transforming message. But then the leaders, what do? They grill them. By whose power and whose authority have you done this? See, authorities always want to know who's got the power, who's got the authority. And what does Peter say? We're nobody. But the name and the power of Jesus Christ has done this. See, it's not what we can do. It's the power and the name of Jesus Christ that really it's all about. That's where the glory is. That's where the power is. And they go on and it says the leaders recognized that they were uneducated. They were untrained. They didn't have any special training, but they saw what being with Jesus had done for them. Now the leaders are intimidated. They don't know what to do. And so they're going to release them and they try to warn them to not talk about this anymore. And ultimately Peter says, well, see for yourself, do we have to obey you or do we have to obey God? In the end, what happened? One man's life was radically transformed. God was glorified and people were drawn to Jesus Christ, all because they were available, because they responded in the moment. See, that's all God is asking for you and I, is that as we spend time with Jesus, we don't even recognize how it's changing us, what being with Him is doing for us. But then, just in doing that, being available as God shows us the opportunity to be His instrument. That's His paradigm He's designed from the beginning, is that we would be His instrument to bring life and hope to the world around us.